And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Go. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Throwing right away is Daniels. He's got a man. Complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, 73 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. Quick throw caught by Godwin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert, alert!
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
What's that?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. Shifts past him at the 45. Still going. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
Regular. What's that?
Once again, it's Irving. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's go.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Regular. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion right, one of the tight ends.
What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off here to White. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. There's Evans again. Complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's got Otten on the out route. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cade Otten from 10 yards out. And the Buccaneers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Here we go. Check.
Robinson up the middle. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the
regular team.
Back
to the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Got it. Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Daniels. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready, go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Escaping the pressure right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd down and 4.
Pistol. Kings. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Tampa, but they have a chance to possess the football first.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Real. What's up?
Baker going to give it to Irving. Oh, what a move. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hey, alert 33. Run.
That's good. For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Good. What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Left side. This inside the 30. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kings. Done.
From the gun, Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now Baker going to change it up. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans from 13 yards out. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 59 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Ready? 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield for Godwin. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. 3rd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They run out of the gun with Irving. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Run.
A gain of 9.
Point it right.
Second and 1.
Hey, alert. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Real.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A solid stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Point it right. Regular.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Daniels. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted across midfield. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Hey,
second
alert
and
33. What's that?
Here's Baker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Hurry, hurry! Kings! Hey, alert 33. Alert! Done.
Now Mayfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Go with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Deputy 19 Lions. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Now Daniels. They're going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Mayfield to throw. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. It's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Here comes second down at 5.
Good. Up, run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield. Flush to his right. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And they'll accept that penalty. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And it's the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. And he broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll roll him out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Come on. 18, 5 here.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break the initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. One of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's a 16-yard touchdown run. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Point it right.
Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Real. Regular.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Set. Pistol. Kings. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield down. Rolling to his right. He gets away from one. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. To throw is Daniels. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and it ends up falling incomplete.
Panther 11. Panther. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got Austin Eckler on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and it's intercepted. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Good game, bro. Good game.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So it's a win for the Bucs here. And it was thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, CD, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.